It's Harris37 and reviewing this, which is Super Mario Jakks Pacific World of Nintendo Deluxe Underwater Playset. So this set is really cool, really blessed. I found this at Target, and this set's been out, it's been announced for a while, but we haven't really seen it in stores until recently, so this is pretty cool. We got Super Mario and the Mario logo and everything up here. We got this nice artwork of the playset. It tells you 5 interactive playsets, 20 inches long. It shows you how it all works. And this set is very similar to the castle set that came out, I believe, last year. I reviewed that on my channel. That was a pretty cool set. So it's nice to see them kind of going back to something like that. And then you have Deluxe Underwater Playset, tells you how it works, and just shows you. And then you have the other sets that are coming out this year. They did have this one and this one at my local Targets. This one's been out for a while. I kind of mentioned it in one of my other reviews. And this one was cool, and I thought about getting it, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really like the look of it. Like, I just don't really see anything kind of there. Like, it's cool, but I just don't really like the look of it as much. Like, it's not a nice little expansion to, like, a castle playset, but it's just not something I'm really that interested in. This one does look pretty cool, the underwater playset with Mario, so I might pick that one up winter if it's released. So yeah, let's review this. Like I said, this playset is very similar to last year's castle, and I mean that in the sense of just it's very big and it has a lot of stuff going on with it. For starters, on the detailing, I absolutely love it. It looks just like a level of Mario. You get these two really long water plates to make it look like the bottom of the ocean, and then you also get this nice little sticker back here detail. You got the little puffer thingy whose name, I'm going to be honest, I don't actually know, and I'm very sorry about that. But it's pretty cool, and it has a little play feature which I'll show off. I love the little different designs on here, and definitely it looks like something out of New Super Mario Bros. I love this little shell in the background. And then over here you have this little coral reef, which is nice. You got these free little blocks, and then you got one block here. Now this is a trick block, which I will show off in a second. This one's just a standard, but the idea here is that you spin this and boom, you have coins spinning around just like in the game. I think that's pretty cool. And then over here you have this little coin launcher, and you just press this, and it doesn't always work that well. You gotta have to use a little bit of force with it, but basically you do that and it shoots out coins, and you do get a coin with it. And I think some of the older coins will work, but it is kind of small, so just be careful. And it's got some nice little details there. I like the consistency detail that's going on with all of the playset in terms of colors. And you do get a standard Mario. This is the same Mario we've seen released a couple times. It would have been cool if they had made him different or just released a different character altogether. But regardless, it's still pretty cool. And then over here you do get the Clampy, I believe this is. And it doesn't really have a place to connect anywhere on the set, which is good because you can kind of move it around and put it in other sets, but at the same time I kind of would have liked something to have held it in a little bit more, as it does get loose a little bit. But it's got some nice details. It's pretty much the second character of the wave, and it's got some nice lines and the big eyes that go around it. And just like in the game, you can open Clampy up to reveal some secret treasure there. You get a 1-up mushroom. And I will say, I really like the accessories that you get with the set. Even though we're getting the same Mario, you're getting this Clampy, which is pretty nice. You're getting a 1-up mushroom, some coins. There is a lot of stuff going on here. I do like that. Then you have the little fish, and basically it just works with this little knob back here, and you pull it up and down, and then boom, he goes up and down. I'm going to be honest, I like this. And I will say, compared to the what was it? Swamp that was included in the castle playset from last year, that thing kind of had problems because when you would pull it down, it would fall out and it would kind of mess with the RSL a little bit, but this kind of stuck on here, so I do like that. I like the Swamp set, but I do like how they did this one a little bit better, so it's like they kind of learned from that. And then over here's the question mark block that I talked about, and I've always loved this feature from Jakks. Just pump up and then boom, the coin comes out. I just love that. It's a nice little feature. Mine had some problems going down, but it's working fine now, so that's good. But I just like that. And then you got the spinning coins, which are pretty cool, like I showed off earlier, and the little coin pipes. So I really like this playset, and I think Jakks has really learned a lot from some of their previous ones too. You know, they've added a lot more play features and just some other pretty cool stuff. And yeah, I think this one's pretty cool. It's also great too because we've been getting a lot of like these little fish characters over the years, like the Cheep Cheep or the Eep Cheep. So it's nice that we have a little place to put them now. And yeah, I think this is pretty cool. You know, it kind of feels like they've been building to this a little bit. And then here's the Blooper, and it's just cool to see this little underwater world. And then also for comparison, here's the newer Luigi from this year, which I absolutely love this new Luigi. You know, they've been giving us the older Luigi for so long with his hands out, which is a pretty cool figure, but I just like that they finally did something a little bit different with these. And yeah, overall I think this is a pretty cool set. It retails for about $29.99. I'm gonna be honest, I think you're getting your money's worth here. There's a lot of stuff to do, and you're getting a lot of characters, and it's just a nice little diorama when you have all the other little sea creatures too. And it's cool too because, you know, these all didn't really come out at once. Like, these were all released over separate times, so it kind of feels like building to it a little bit. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.